Brought to you by Penguin.
Death and Other Occupational Hazards by Veronika Dapunt. Read by Chiara Goldsmith. Chapter 1. Have you ever felt like, despite your best efforts to be considerate and helpful, no one appreciates you? Well, assume you've felt like that for 3.5 billion years. Suboptimal, to say the least. Humans and me, it's complicated. I've never really understood them, but, we're stuck with each other, so I've tried. Can't say the same for them. Just look at their images of me. Over the millennia, they've come up with a few ideas, and the one thing all of those have in common is that none is complimentary. The worst is me as a skeleton, usually in a black potato sack. If I'm lucky, I get a scythe. Who would ever run around like that? First, it's insensitive. The process is scary enough for people, so do you really think I would choose to dress like a psychopath on the job? Second, style. Fashion has changed so much over millennia, from loincloths to ball gowns, and apparently, I'm still in the black sack. Third, there are more imaginative and efficient cutting paraphernalia than a scythe. I'd take an impressive sword, or a bejeweled dagger. Whenever I talk to the boss about it, he says what's important is not what people think of me, but whether I feel like I'm self-actualizing in the job. I'm not even sure what that means, and nor, I suspect, is he. He insists that it doesn't matter what everyone thinks. Look at how they depict me, he says, as an old man with a white beard sitting on a cloud, a triangle with an eye inside, a white bull who kidnaps and seduces people. Not ideal, I agree. If I had kids with that kind of imagination, I'd worry too. But I don't bring that up. He's got feelings, the boss. At the moment, with the latest soul wailing at me, why, oh why? I'm certain that whatever self-actualizing is, this can't be it. There is more wailing, some howling, a shriek in my direction for good measure, and again, why? Then my favourite, go away, please no, not me. This is the species that has managed to figure out how to fly to the moon. Do they really think, if asked emphatically or particularly shriekily, I'd say, OK, fine, not you then. You'll be the only one in the entire history of creation whom death doesn't come for. Trust me, if that were an option, I can think of a non-negligible number of humans I'd have happily avoided. We have to go, I say to the still howling soul. I'm here to take you on the journey. It's too soon, I'm not ready. You are 98 years old. An epic howl follows. I should specify that, strictly speaking, souls don't howl, nor can they talk, be seen, or heard, of course. But to ease their passing, the boss gives them the illusion of these physical ways of perceiving after their demise. I have to make it to 100. 2 more years. That really isn't too much to ask. Seriously? I make a circular motion with one bony hand in front of myself, rattle the scythe for added effect. The whole setup hasn't given away that this is not a negotiation? Unfortunately, the boss insists that, to the humans, I should appear as they imagined me during their lifetime, i.e., endless variations of the black sack skeleton combo. He claims that kind of familiarity is vital, so they get what's going on. With their limited ways of understanding creation, they could never grasp the sphere I exist in or perceive the real me. A force in their world, but also very separate from it. So, according to the boss, no need to shock and confuse them further when they're already dealing with passing over. You can see how well that generally works out. After more unnecessary back and forth, this soul finally agrees to come with me on the journey. Dejected, he joins the others already waiting on the boat, which contains the usual eclectic collection of souls. The howlers, see above. The terrified, they'll start shrieking and scrambling as far away as possible even when I'm just thinking of glancing at them. The regretters, first everyone says I'm the type that runs around schlepping a scythe, then they think I'm interested. The refusers. I've lost count as to how many demand to be sent back. Tell me I must have got it wrong, that it was definitely supposed to be the neighbour. The see whether I cares. Weird, but low maintenance at least. I'm sure it won't surprise you to hear that I find humans hands down the most work-intensive of all species. Really, the saying should be rewritten.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?